Welcome to my latest WIP update. My name's Tanya. Thank you for joining me. I'd like to thank all my new subscribers and all my existing subscribers. I'd like to thank Danielle, the Cardiff Stitcher, for my shout out. She was talking about her animal Panorama by Painful Crafts. I have that pattern. I have started kitting it up. I'm doing it with Sexy. As you can see, I've only done a few threads on my thread drops. I need to keep doing it. I was doing a few threads a night, but I haven't done it all yet. So I don't intend to start this until later this year, maybe a birthday start. So I don't intend to start it until possibly August. So that's my plan. Because it's such a big piece, I'm going to do it on 20 count, 1/1 full cross, or possibly 10th stitch. So for showing my WIP updates this time, I'm not going to show you in any order. So I have done, for February, I did 29,000, no I didn't. For the month I did 31,388 stitches. You've got to remember I don't work because I have MS, so that shows on my stitching. This last fortnight I didn't do as many stitches because I had my infusion, and that always shows in my stitching. So my first piece is Mini Enchantment of the Wolf by Tamara Markgard, and I will show you a picture of what it will look like here. It is a Heaven and Earth design. It is in a gown toten bag. So some of them I already, I was going to say it's not in here. It is a mini. I've cropped it to not close this. Put it down here so Coco can go in it. Hopefully I'll have a before. It didn't help where the needle was. And here's the after. You'll see I'm showing my pieces today. I'm not just showing a photo. Hopefully I can have the before and after together, because I only did 771 stitches. Is that what I put down here? I'm pretty sure I did, which is at 69.47%. I just wasn't feeling it that day. I wasn't feeling like stitching. This is on 25 count. It's 1/1 full cross. I'm going to put pieces away as I go, because I found that last time I took the photos, and then by the time I put everything away again, it actually didn't help my shoulder. My next piece I'm going to show you is, I'll put it here, is Fortune Teller. Is a Luciana Labelle piece. I'll show you a picture of what it will look like. It is by Painful Crafts. The 310 Stitcher and Enchanting Stitching are both doing it, and I'll have them linked below, and I should have a before picture. Did I say I had? I'm sure I said I will show you a picture of what it will look like. Just removing my needle to the corner. I like to keep my needles in the corner so I know where to look for them. So his pack threads, and I got to, I did 945 stitches and I got to 17.14%. Isn't she looking amazing? Sorry, my bag just fell. So where was I working? I was mostly working in this area. I was filling in that. So I was trying to get that page finished. And then I was getting a little bit over the confetti, and I started bringing any of the I started doing a few of those pack threads, and I brought them down to make it easier for next time. But yes, isn't she amazing? I can't wait to get back to her and actually finish these 2 pages and have the whole row across done. So Enchanting Stitching has done the first page and a little bit on the second page, and I think the 310 Stitcher has done the first page, possibly the second page, and down. So it's in another Gowan toting bag, and it's in a lilac bag. As you can tell, I like the Gowan toting bags. They stack up on my shelf really nicely. My next piece is Day to Night in Africa. And it's got flamingos. It doesn't really mean that's true to, I was going to say the piece isn't in here. It doesn't look that big when it's folded up. Put that on the ground because there's a lot of threads in this. Okay, Day to Night Africa is a pain-free crafts. I'll show you a picture of what it looked like. It's Lars Stewart. It's retired by Pain-Free Crafts. This might be quite hard for me to show with my shoulder. Let's actually find some stitching. Oh dear. Right. How many stitches did you do, Tanya? I did 2,624. So that's 12.13%. Another person that's stitching on it is Jen, the caffeinated crafter. It's going to say stitcher. So this is retired. But Hayde has this artist now, but not this piece. But if I had a preference of who I would buy a pattern from, it would be Pain-Free Crafts, because their charting is immaculate. I love their charting. Talking about them, Hayde just retired 15 charters, or 15 artists, sorry, and some of them, I should insert a picture here of the ones that I have seen, have gone to Pain-Free Crafts. So that is exciting. So Coco wants to go outside. We have got a bee problem, so Coco cannot. So that second bird is just coming in. Did I show you a picture of what it will look like? I should have a before as well. Maybe I can put the before. Is that good, Dolan? Can you even see it? So yes, that is only 12.13%. Absolutely love it. And that is on 20 count. That is 2 over 1 tent stitch, which is hard to believe. It fills the box of Ada up really well. It's not Dempsey, it's sexy. She's just going to have to wait. Coco, come here. Come here, puppy. Come here. Come up here, puppy. Come. My next piece is my flag. So I have a wee bit to talk to you about my flag. Need to pull that out too, and need to pull that out. Okay, my first flag. Good girl. So my first flag I did I even count it all up? I did 2,627 stitches this fortnight, so that's there. And that's on the 18 count, right? My problem with this is it's got broken threads. I'm not sure you can see, but I was having to stitch over the broken threads and hope you'd never be able to see it. So I don't know if it was because good girl, she's just lying down. I don't know if it was because I was the way I put it in the nudge hoop or what. So that's that. So this was the colour that I had picked for the grey, and then I decided that I didn't really like it as much, and I thought it was too blue, and then I found another grey that I had, and this is the grey that I've got, so this is what I've picked. So I restarted it. I'm really good at restarting it, and I had done a fair bit. Got a random bit. So I restarted it on a 20 count, and I restarted it going that way. I didn't put the 5-inch border like they said this time. I only put a 3-inch border, but I put a band to put it in my scroll frame. I don't think it needs a 5-inch border because I'm going to do it as a wall hanging anyway. So here is my new piece. And it doesn't tell me how many stitches that I've actually got on my new piece. So I can't actually tell you. Maybe I did 2,627 on my new piece. There we go, anyway. So what I fogged, fogged heaps. So it's got, you might be able to tell on this one. It's got a navy line through it, and as you can see through the red as well, it's got the navy line. So this is the Union Jack, if I put it up the right way. Yes, I think I have. And it doesn't go right to the edge either. And I decided I didn't really like that. So I'm going to not do that this time. So, excuse me, it fell. So what I did was when it came to the star, that blue line went, you can see my red changes colour because my red is quite variegated within the thread. So the blue line went all the way through, and it went through that way as well. So I've I'm not doing that blue line through there, and it goes through the blocks as well, and it should be navy, and it goes through that way and down here and along here. So I had put the navy in and I fogged it all out, and I decided I'm just going to use the same colour as this, and for the stars I'm just going to fill in, if it's grey I will fill it in grey, and if it's red I'll fill it in red where that line is. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense to me. And I'll do the same idea. So I'm just removing my other end. So did I even show you what it looks like? So the pattern is made by Vivsters, and who's hosting it is Wombat Designs and Davana Lee Designs. So yes, this is what my flag looks like so far. So this is on 20 count 1/1 full cross with Silks for You. So I'm really happy with that. So that was, like I said, 2,627, I think. And I didn't write what my percentage was. I'm not sure. 4%, 4.5%. I didn't quite get to 5%, I don't think. Should have it on my photo. So yeah, that's my flag. And so I'm pleased I changed it to it's a 20 count, and it is in a bag that I made ages and ages and ages ago with some Kiwiana fabric. And I'm pleased I changed the fabric to a 20 count because I love 20 count, and the coverage is amazing. It just means that the flag is going to be a wee bit smaller, but when I've got so little wall space, I think that makes sense. I'm not going to shove that in like that. And it does mean that my flag is going to be different colours. It was always going to be different colours because I didn't use the called for. My next piece, I have to love this bag with the bunny rabbits. Everything has tags on it, so it doesn't matter if it isn't really the called for. And the bag doesn't state what's in it. My next piece is Spirit of Autumn. I did 1,090 stitches. So this is what it's looking like. You'll see all my pieces look so much smaller now because I have overlocked all my pieces as I work on them. A lot of them had 5 or 6 inches border, and it was just unmanageable with my shoulder. It was like, this is beyond a joke. So Spirit of Autumn is Xyro machete piece, and I was working on the deer, so I would have shown you what it will look like. This is a piece that I have cropped, and I hopefully would have shown you a before picture over there, and I've mostly stitched in anywhere that I've still got a ninja stitch. Got a few still in here by the looks, and I was working in on the antlers and the deer head. So this is progressing. It is a big race. This is 3 over 1/10 stitch on 20 count because this is DMC. So it just needs that wee bit more. If it was sexy, I'd only need 2 threads, but it needs the 3 with being DMC. So what percentage am I? 74.57 with cropping it. So I'm really happy with this. So one day I will get to actually work on the foxes. So that's my fox piece in the bunny rabbit bag. So let's hope the foxes don't eat the bunny rabbits. Oh, you're being a good girl, aren't you? She's just sitting there having a bath. My next piece is my Haid cell in the fox bag. This is a bag I made myself. It's not a garland open bag for once. I will have to, I think I've only got, when at the end I have got that much, I will have that much left for border because somebody cut it without thinking. So I might have to add some on at the end. I don't think I will. I think there'll be heaps because I'll make it into a bag or something, so I won't need to worry. So how much do I add onto this? This I added 2,722 stitches. This is a Haid cell, and I'm doing it with stitching colours. My daughter, I'm at 78.17%, and this is a snippet piece. I've only got the first part, and I'll show you what it looks like. It's a Zyro machete piece again. How do I feel about this piece at the moment? Actually, I'm pissed off. So I don't normally say it as strongly as that, but yeah, I am. Since the removal of Sheena Pike, we had to, if you wanted that Sheena Pike piece, you had to buy it at $10, which I thought was rude, because really the value of it, you were going to get 10 free pieces if you did the 4 pages. So really it was only going to be worth $1. So I think she should have offered it for $1 if you wanted it, because that was going to be the value of it. So number one, I thought $10 was rude. Number two, see, can you tell I am pissed? Number two, she offered the replacement if you didn't want to buy it for $10, that she offered a AI art. She did not stipulate that it was AI art. I will put a picture of that here. And it says in the rules that it has to be stated who the artist is. But I guess technically AI art, there is no artist. So yeah. She said, I'm sure she said she wasn't going to do AI art, but, there's always a but. It's money, isn't it? Why should people buy AI art when they can do it themselves? They can go onto a site and get AI art made for free, tweak it themselves, and then chart it. Why bother having somebody do it when you look at? I will show you a picture of the issues with this piece. So why bother? You can fix it yourself. You can go find get a free piece and then fix it yourself. Why bother? Yeah, no, not happy. Am I going to do another cell? No. Am I going to even push to finish the 4 pages? Nah, probably not. Am I going to have a focus piece? Nah, not sure. Actually, I do need to finish the 4 pages because Dave wants the red mushroom one. So I need to finish the 4 pages to get that. Apart from that, yeah. Am I happy with Haid at the moment? No. Am I going to buy any more Haids at the moment? Don't think so. I bought some of the ones before they were tired. Do I regret it? Yep. Will I stitch them? Probably not. I will wait until they're charted by Painful Crafts, and I'll just keep an eye on what the Sarah is charting because I prefer her charts. That is how I feel. That is just my feelings. Okay, my next piece is, sorry to be on a sour note, Harry Potter. That is just my feelings. I'm quite disappointed. Harry Potter, my own bag. This is a Gecko Rouge. It is on an 18 count. As I said on my Stitch With Me, I got given the DMC numbers with the chart, so that meant that I could do it on whatever count that I wanted. So I could get the DMC and change the fabric. Right, the fabric I have it on is 18 count fibre in natural. Maybe you can't go out there as bees. So, have I still shown it all? I think pretty much. This is what I have done so far. Come on, Tanya. Get it all together. There we go, I think. Excuse me. Harry Potter. I did 1,000 stitches. Is that all I did? I'm at 14.56%. Stitching Colours is doing this as well. She's doing it on 25 count, and hers is so much more exciting. She's actually got the cat ear at the top and a bit of the castle. I haven't got anything exciting, but I have got from corner to corner. So I started at the bottom. Sorry, Coco. My needle minder is by Crafty Emily, and I absolutely love it. So yes, I don't normally say who my needle minders are from, so that shows you how much I like it. My next piece is in the blue bag that I told my husband it was in. It's got blue on it. This is the piece that Stitching Colours and I are working on. This is my favourite piece. This is Atcher. And how many piece stitches did I do? Atcher, I did 2,097 stitches over the last 2 weeks. And look, I have a dirty mark on it. See? Let's hope it comes out in the wash. Doesn't matter, it's on the very edge. I'm at I was going to say, I was at 78. I am not at 78. I'm at 69.09%. So I did 2,097 stitches on Atcher. I will show it before what it will look like. So this is a Painful Crafts, my favourite charter. and it is by Esmira, and you can see why it is my favourite charter. Isn't she stunning? It's not that big. I think she only has 94,000 stitches. But she is stunning. You look at how amazing she is, and I still haven't finished her face. I haven't finished her hair. Jess has. I'm still in the sky. I'm just, as I go, I just do sky, and as I pick a stitch in the sky, if it's a random colour, and normally it's a colour that's somewhere in her hair, and then I do that thread too. Yesterday I did one colour in her face, so I am slowly getting there. So how many stitches do I have left on here? I will look an overview. I have 29,000 stitches, 326. In my Haid cell, I have 44,029 once I have all of it. I've done 16,746. So this is the best thing about having everything in my spreadsheet. I don't know if you can see it. That way maybe. Is it tallies everything up, and I can tell when I haven't worked on something. So my magical arrival, my Halloween Afghan, which I want to work on this month, and Mr. Grinch, I don't intend to do that until the end of the year. Other pieces like, what else haven't I worked on? God Shed His Grace, Vespertide. So I know that I haven't worked on them this year. Flag, I've worked 6,000 stitches between the two. So I'm finding the spreadsheet that Jessica did and shared has worked really, really well. So thank you very much for joining me. We have new babies at the moment, which is a weird time. We're just going into autumn. So, and that's really good. I find that on a video day, by the time I video it, pack everything up and put it all away and edit, I don't do as many stitches. So I won't do as many stitching today, but I did find that I had quite a few days that I did 700 this week. So I know that I haven't had as much stitching. Is my shoulder getting better? No. So that's all my stitching. I'll just do a wee bit of life update. We have a beekeeper down from us, so I'm not sure what's going on, but at the moment we're going into autumn. It was the first day of autumn a couple of days ago, and it seems to be that the bees are swarming, and it's all around our house. I don't know if it is due to the wind and it's blowing them down this direction or what. So Dave got another water tank here. I have a little video clip of the bees next to the house yesterday. It was very hard to actually see them videoing them. I couldn't go outside to video them, because I'm highly allergic. Even Dave wouldn't go outside because there was that many that he wasn't even willing to go out. I think that's about it. Sorry for my rant about Haid. I am a little frustrated, to say the least. So I don't think I'm the only one, to be honest. I will edit this and get it up. Thank you. See you next time. Thank you for all my subscribers, and I really appreciate you coming each time. Have a great week. Bye.